Jongkook POV. Where is my fucking money, Kai? I shout at my broken client. My cigarette smoke cloud my office attached to a club. I run in order to hide my real business. Kai. You said it had a week to give to you. Don't rush me, he replies back. My anger increases as my fist tightens and I stand up. And that was one fucking week ago. I am tired of your bullshit. You have 10 minutes to leave this building and either return the money or say goodbye to your family. With shock and worry in his eyes, he spits out the office and passes my cards. Let him go. I shout to them before they run after him. It will make the more entertaining. My eyes darken as I think about the way I am going to hurt this man. On POV, I am waiting outside for my daddy to return from a meeting he said he had. I have to be a good girl for him and wait in this creepy dark alley where otherwise he might hurt me again. I fiddle with my finger until I hear scary slam of a door opening. It frames a stay edge of my daddy approaches. What a good girl you are, waiting here for me. He chuckles and before I can relax he carries on. Look little, you do daddy a huge favor. It will make daddy very happy and proud if you do it well. Yoon. Really daddy? What is it? I look up with my big eyes as I get excited that I can make daddy happy. I need you to do something with the man I found in that club. Don't be scared, just pretend he is your daddy when you have been a bad girl, okay? He says, making me confused and uncomfortable. But when I am a bad girl, daddy does things only big girls should do. Exactly, little girl, he replies smugly as an older man joins us in the alleyway. Is this the girl? The unknown dirty and old man stared. My daddy then nobs, making me even more worried. Don't be scared, little one, the man says. Your daddy will receive a big reward for letting us have a little alone time. I screaming out in fear, no, baby won't do that. Baby hates that. Please don't hurt baby. My daddy looks very angry at me and I feel my tears pull out of my eye. You little bitch, you listen here. My daddy shouts very loudly, making me even more frightened. He brings his hand up, but I am too slow to flinch out of the way as I feel a huge hit across my face. I stumble to the ground in pain and screaming and cry out for help for him to stop. He does not. He carries on hitting me and kicking me. I thought daddy loves me. I shout out. Daddy never loved you. You little piece of shit, because you can't be the war you usually are. You have renewed daddy's life. He kicked me again and I feel I'm about to pass out when the familiar sound the door slowly crosses in my ears. Jongkook POV. 10 minutes is up. I shout out after listening into what was happening and cursing into the back alley. I smirk as Sky stopped attacking the girl on the floor and look up in a farewell. My man tackle him and knock him out. I see one of my men go to put a hand on the girl aggressively. Leave her, I say sharply, causing the worker to retreat his hand away from the curl up girl. I heard from Kurt shouted what was happening and it seemed he had a little in his position. What is revealing man he is, it to think it was okay to make his poor girl to be touched by that old man who had already run away. I may participate in many illegal activities, but human trafficking like this is a huge no-no for me. What shall we do with him, boss? One of my men questioned me, pulling me away from looking at the figural shivering figure. Throw him in the van and take him in my warehouse. I am finished with my quiet yet. They follow my comment and I approach the girl slowly. Upon hearing my footsteps, she looks up from her knees, tucked into her chest to reveal her beautiful and delicate facial features. She immediately hid her face away again. Her thin arm and leg and fair once she seen it somewhat close to her. I panic a little bit. I am used to people being scared of me, but it's different this time. I don't want to scare such a beautiful girl away from me. I crouched down in the order to not look threatening. I have had a little in my company before, so I know what I must do to make her feel comfortable. Hey, princess, it's okay, little one. I'm not going to hurt you. Her tear-stained face looked up again, but her shivering continues. I try my best to swallow down my anger as I see the burrs across her body. My jaw eventually tenses. She ramps in even more fear than before. No, sweetheart, please don't cry. I won't help you, I promise. Please don't hurt me, she whispers. God, I feel so much sympathy for this angel. I pinky promise I won't hurt you, sweetheart. I announce while lifting my finger up and toward her. She flinches away suddenly, and I'm taken aback at how traumatizing my angel is. I gave her a sad smile as she looks back up to see I did not hit her. She too slowly raises his pinky and up to meet mine while her shivering figure trembles. I look at her big glass eye that shine in the neon-lit area and smile reassuringly as it continues to shake. Come closer, princess, you are freezing, I say, opening my thick jacket that was warm up my body previously. I act like a shield keeping out the night's cold wind, and I could only imagine how freezing she must be right now. Finally, I can wrap my protect arm around her and smoothing her in my coat. Her tears still have not stopped, so I stand up both up the way her gentle while cooling her. It's okay, sweetheart, I'm here to protect you. Her cute sneeze dive down, and I move her chin up carefully to get a better look at her features. Wow, I say lowly as I inspect her. She's so beautiful, the most beautiful. Too beautiful to be this kind of setting, in fact. My worker looked at me widely and shocked because I have never shown such a gentle action toward someone before. I glare at them before they make the little one uncomfortable, and they quickly look away and get on their order. I know you don't know me, little one, but please let me get my doctor to take a look at your injuries. Is that okay, princess? She looks down again and she laments her ears. Still in shock for everything, I guide her, still close to my chest, toward my black Lamborghini before opening the passenger side door and sitting her down. I help her with seatbelt and run around driver's seat. As we start to make our way toward my house, she tears up again. Why are you crying, princess? What's wrong? I ask. Softly press my hand on her thigh in order to trace a circle on her skin with my thumb. My daddy hurt me, cares even more. He does not love me. She pressed her hand on mine, squeezing it for a comfort. Listen, sweetheart, I promise you will never see that horrible man ever again. I won't let him or anybody else hurt you anymore. She nudges her gently and I spot her trying to fight off her little space. I pulled her inside the road and looked into her eyes. Don't hide from me, little one. I know it's hurt at the moment, but you don't need to be someone you are not. She squeezed her face, fighting in her inner demon. I pull her close and sit her on my lap in order to cuddle her in my arm. It took not even 2 minutes for her to fall asleep. I am not surprised, to be honest. She looks as she did not sleep well in weeks, and based off how light she is, she obviously has not been a fit purple egger. I gently place her bag on her seat, put her seatbelt on for her, and use my shepherd's jumper as a pillow for her to lean off. We sit off again in the car. She is so deeply asleep that not even the sound of the cars bother her. Even though I am driving, I safely got my phone out of my pocket and tell Siri to call Namjoon Hyun. Hey, did you get the money? My older brother answered the phone with curiosity that he should be happy preparing to go to kill Kai. No, exactly. Time skip. We pull up at my house and the little one is still sleeping. I pick her up gently and she buries her sweet face into my neck as I unlock the front door and enter. I am greeted by 6 shocked gazes who are already staring at my curl. Amlo Kroll scares my lips, causing even to stare. Her eyes puffed open to see what was happening, and she spots all the boys looking our way. She aims, causing me to get angry at the boys. Look away, I simply say, trying to not my baby. Jean, I need to you check her injuries. The rest of you stare, preparing our next mission. Then the Jin follows me upstairs into my bedroom, where I place Yoon down on the comfy bed. She looks around in awe as she if had never seen such an expensive item before. She could not help but look out of the floor in ceiling into that in a beautiful city view. Hello, sweetie, Jean says, catching her off guard. I place her on my lap and show her it's okay, she not should be scared. Hello, she replies, still not sure whether she should trust him. Jean seems a bit surprised and can't be helped look at me and asks me she's a little. I end up giving my girl a small kiss on her forehead and causing her to let out a small giggle. I smile at her cute reaction and Jimin crosses down in front. Well, princess, you seem a little giggly today, don't you? He says, making her laugh again. Where did you find her? He asks me as he checked the berries on her cheekbone and small cut on her bottom lip from where she was hit. Kai, I reply. He was her not so caring caregiver, so I decided when we had caught him that I could not just leave her in a dark alleyway. Understandable, I don't think I could have left such a adorable little as this there either. I chuckle glad to that. He agreed and ignores the string of the overprotectiveness growing inside. Jin disinfects Yoon's cut lip and applies the furious medicine on her berries. There were so many it shocked to me and made me so angry to see her delicate skin filled with so many marks. Are you hurt anywhere else, princess? I asked her before Jin leaves. My tummy hurts right here. She pointed on her abdomen and purred. Can I have a look, sweetheart? I asked her and she hesitated before nodding. I moved her on my lap and crouched down next to Jin in front of her. I gently put up her top, revealed what should be have a healthy tummy but was actually burning infrared stick with a painfully large bird slapped in the middle. Oh Jesus, Jin said, making her little startled. What? Did I do something wrong? Sorry. Please don't hurt me. She begins to tear up in fear and asks for Jin for making her cry.